Hello, my name is Teacher Eduardo, and we continue with this video series on navigating my website and just getting to those resources that you want to get to. So we've gone through several videos now. We're coming up on the final sections of the website for the level 6 section. In this video, we're going to get to the learning journal that all of these students in the class, they have to complete throughout the course, in that they have to register in it all of their learning activities for all of the skills: vocabulary, reading, writing, listening activities, and grammar activities, and so on and so forth. So we want to get to that section basically to learn more about the learning journal and what exactly it is and what the sections represent, in addition to a few other resources that you'll find in that section and that we're going to look at right here in this video. So as always, you probably know this by now, so you want to type in the short URL and press enter. We go straight to the website. Today we're going to go in through the panel here to the pane, level 6. Let's click on that. Alright, we're here. That easy. Alright, let's go into the learning journal section, which at this moment is the last section in the buttons. Alright, we want to click on that, and that'll take us here. So this is basically an informative section. Very different to many of the other sections where you're actually getting resources, like the unit sections, like the writing activity sections. This one is just, for the most part, it is informative. It's just to learn a little more about what exactly the learning journal is and why you're doing it. You know, it's very important that you understand why you're doing it and why you're being asked to do it. So initially there's a brief introduction here that you want to read. Now I'm gonna come back to this middle section a little later. Let me just go down here. Now after here, I give you a breakdown of each of the sections, the learning strategies, and I give you a very brief explanation of what it is and what you should be doing. Same can be said for vocabulary section. Here's a brief explanation. Grammar section, reading report, writing activities, TOEFL activities, and lastly journal. So by going through this information, you'll get a better sense of what you should be doing in each of the sections, so that you understand how you're organizing your learning process. Okay, so we want to come back here to this middle section and understand what's going on here. So here in the learning journal sections, here I just gave you the titles for the whole of the learning journal, which are explained here below. Now here you'll have this additional resources section where I'm just giving you some links to some other websites, external websites, that also talk about learning journals. Sometimes they'll have videos, sometimes they'll have visuals, more information. So you want to go ahead and check those out. I'll be changing these as I find new information. And most importantly, here's the link to download. Now if you remember from previous videos, you can get to this also in the download center, right? Remember, there you'll have the list of all of the downloadable files from the level 6 section. But well, this one is in context because this is the learning journal section, so here you'll have the link where you can open it and download. So let's just to prove the point here, let's just open that up here. So I clicked on the link. As you saw in the download center video, we use the same file, so it's basically the same one because it's the same link. And there you have all the sections. You have your button there to hide the controls or show them. You have your file and download, so you can download it in your favorite format depending on your necessities. And there you go. So let's go back here. Let's close this and go back to the website. Alright, here we go. And lastly, you have this video which I actually recorded a few years back, and you want to go ahead and watch that, just to give, again, to have a better understanding of what this learning journal thing is about, you know, why we're doing it, why you're, like I said, why you're being asked to do it. So you want to go ahead and watch that. The recommendation that I would give here is, let me go ahead and play that briefly here. I'll pause it though. Now, like I said, I recorded this several years ago. That's why I'm using a logo. Okay, so I put here these two sections just for you to watch this in full screen and in high quality. If you click on this button right there, that'll take you to full screen. Let's click on that. Okay, there you go. So you can see this in full screen, right? Obviously these are now out of sync because the screen is bigger, but let's go back here. I pressed escape on my keyboard. So in the red one, if I click on that right there, I can change the quality. So I can go up to 480 here. And what that's going to do is it's going to improve the quality of the video a bit more, so it'll give you a better experience. So you want to go to 480 on that, click that, and then go to full screen, and then play that video. So you can go through the video. There you can see the previews. You can go through the video, and I basically explain each of the sections. You'll find that the sections I'm explaining in the video don't exactly match up to what we're doing. This is because, like I said, this video I recorded it several years ago. Okay, now I have a very crazy face there. Let me take that away. Let me play. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, so that was a crazy face I was making there. Now that's one of the things that happens when you record videos like this. All of your crazy expressions get on video, and well, it's impossible not to have them there. So like I said, this video I recorded it several years ago. It was when I first was starting to get into the learning journals. So by now, because of the characteristics of the level 6, of how it's happening, how we're developing it in classroom, and also complementing on the websites and on the social networks, a lot of things have to change. So like I say, what I show you in the video doesn't exactly match in the sections of the learning journal we're actually doing, but the video, I posted it there just to give you a good idea of what it's about, so that you can better understand why you're doing it. And that's the learning section. Like I said, it's more than anything else, it's informative. And here you can get the link to download the file to your computer, and you can start registering your activities. Okay, one final thing I want to mention here. The learning journal is not tied into the level 6 section. So if we go here, you'll go, well, where's that level 6 link that we always click to go back? It's not there because this is in a different section of my website. But remember, if you don't see the level 6 link, you can always go to the English courses level 6, or click on the level 6 button right here. Let's go ahead and click that. Brings us right back to the landing page, no problem whatsoever. And we can just continue browsing or doing any other activities, bouncing off to different websites. Okay, and that's going to be it. Pretty much we're closing the video series here. However, we will continue with this video series. I will be adding more videos, but they will be focused more on getting some activities going in the Easy English Club in the Facebook group. So for now, that's going to be it, and I will see you next time.